Today's question, this video's question is something I've kind of seen a little bit, and it looks like recent news has made it easier for planning permission for getting an SOS heat pump installed. So do I need planning permission? What was that recent change that came in a few months ago regarding planning permission?
So yeah, it is good news. Yeah, I think now they've relaxed it basically, so you can. There's certain things that relax in respect of you now have the heat pump installed closer to your boundary, whereas before it was a minimum of 1 meter. So that's coming in soon.
The boundary, the brick wall separating.
Yeah, so or fence. Yeah, brick wall or fence, whichever. So that's your boundary where your fences are to.
So it had to be 1 meter away
from that originally,
but now we can actually be much closer to the boundary line, which I'm guessing for terraced houses, becomes more important for terraced.
Yeah. Not forgetting though that you've still got to pass your sound test. You've still got to meet manufacturer's requirements. So there's still things you have to consider. You can't just push it up against the fence as tight as you can to get your wheelbarrow past if you want.
Right. Okay. Is that the only thing with regards to planning permission, or is there more that I need to consider?
Case sizing.
Yeah, so the casing size has now increased from 0.75 meters cubed, I think it was. Sorry, it's 0.6 meters cubed, but now that's got up to 1.5 meters cubed. So if you imagine, that's basically your unit height by your unit width by your unit depth. Like, it's the volume of the casing. And 0.6 was fine for the smallest single fan units. As soon as you went to the twin fan unit, it was planning permission application. So anyway, that's changed now. But not only, 1.5 meters cubed is way bigger than any single heat pump is. So the reason they've done that, I think, is because that covers the size of 2 larger units. And cascades are now allowed in detached dwellings.
Oh, sorry, cascade.
A cascade is like multiple heat pumps.
More than one.
Yeah, so
I would need more than one heat pump. You're losing me, sorry.
Because you've got a juicy house, Tommy. You know, you've got a big house, or maybe it's really poorly insulated. You've got a big heat loss. You need loads of power.
Commercial property.
Commercial property.
Here, maybe.
Right, understood.
So
because the outputs tend to top out about 13 kilowatts. So if you need more than that, you're probably going to need 2 heat pumps, unless you have electrical backup heaters. But I guess that's another conversation. If you've got 2 heat pumps, that's a cascade. You're allowed that in a detached dwelling. If you don't have that, it's a planning permission application. And if you have more than 2 of those heat pumps, you're going to be over that 1.5 meter cube casing size. So again, a planning application.
I think just to consider as well, I'm guessing that your house isn't listed, because certain listed buildings will not fall under permitted development, and
Conservation
areas as well, areas of natural beauty and things. So just be aware of that. Obviously, if you're on a road with lots of houses in the close at the moment, then it likely won't affect you. But things to consider.
Also, something that hasn't changed is if you install a heat pump above ground floor level, it's not allowed to be visible from the road frontage, they call it. So that's the road that fronts your house. Doesn't matter if a road goes behind your back garden, they can sort of see. But yeah.
Why is this? I'm just confused. Why can't we see a heat pump? Because we can see plenty of aircon units when we drive around the city. Would there be a reason? Is there a sensible reason? Is there anything I'm missing here?
I would love to know why too, Tom.
Yeah, I think just probably just be sure that
the amenity of the area. Yeah, I don't make the rules.
I'm guessing really that, to be fair, but that kind of makes sense.
But things are quite restrictive for heat pumps. You know, there's a whole raft of legislation that's come in. Like for example, LPG clearances. There's such a separate issue, but LPG clearances not being allowed to be next to doors. Plenty of people have like an LPG bottle with far more gas, for their barbecue next to a door, and there's no issue with that. So you can pick holes in it for sure, but that's just the rules.
Okay, so for my installation, it's either going to be on the rear, or it's going to be on the side of the house and away. Just curious.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So, so the next big question for me, and I'm sure plenty of other people will be thinking as well, how do you pick a heat pump installer?
Hello, my name's Tommy Leach-Muda, and I'm on a mission to figure out how and when and what would be involved with getting a heat pump installed at my home property and also at this office where we're recording these videos. I've invited Mr. Payne from Stenning, which is near Brighton, and Mr. Arlo from Somerset, who know far more about heat pumps than what I do, to try to talk me through this.